name is Kiana. I'm 14. And we go to Gunsmith uses many skills while applying their trade, including woodworking and metalworking and precise mechanics. All of these skills are needed to repair, work, and customize the weapons that are brought into the shops. They also need to understand the function of each part of the gun and all the parts work together. When building a gun, gunsmith must make a series of important decisions that will affect the eventual performance of the piece. For example, the type of metal or wood used can alter the weight in handling the gun. You make up to $25,000 to $60,000 a year for a gunsmith. The education of training is completion of a gunsmithing program or the job training in the firearm because it's required.
Okay, now are they kind of suggesting by reading from that you're going to need a little bit more education than just a high school diploma?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're probably talking what, anywhere from a 2-year to 4-year degree? All right, good job.
I don't like that, but I like it.
I'm Adam Whitelining. I'm 13 years old. I'm in 7th grade. I want to be a helicopter pilot because I want to explore around the world and go to the U.S. Air Force. You need a high school diploma, 2-year college, and the appropriate helicopter pilot's license and endurance. Some employers prefer applications with a degree. You can go and save people around the world, fly soldiers. Core tasks: plan flights by choosing routes, altitude, and speed, and checking the weather. In the air, use hand and foot controls to control the direction, altitude, and speed. Flights may be during the day or night in all types of weather conditions. Work can also be stressful. You can be away from home a couple of weeks or so. You can make $20,000 to $100,000 a year or more for most technical training.
So are you interested kind of, are you just like regular flight tourism, or are you really thinking about maybe going into the rescue work aspect of it?
I just really want to go into the U.S. Air Force.
Is that your dream? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that sounds pretty interesting. So they are suggesting that, so can you go right into that like right after high school then?
Yeah.
And then they'll send you to like pilot school, right? Helicopter.
Need a high school diploma or 2-year college degree.
At least a 2 years, so that's an associate's then. All right, pretty interesting. All right, thank you. Thank you very much, honey. Thank you. Go.
Hi, my name is Dayton Ovego. I'm in the 7th grade and I'm 13 years old. The job I want after I graduate is a mechanic. They suggest you have to have a 2-year college degree in technical training, and you work 8 to 10 hours a day.
Ooh.
And 40 to 50 hours a week. You get about $20,000 to $60,000 a year. The median is about $35,000 a year.
Wow.
Some earn more than $60,000 a year though. And
Are you thinking about working more on because a lot of people go into working on the really technical cars like the race cars and stuff like that, or are you just thinking about general auto mechanics?
I'm thinking about like, I don't know, like sport cars, but
Like sport
they're
cars.
not in races.
Right, okay.
But they're like driving around on the street like
Right.
really good cars.
With good engines, so you're going to need to learn engine and probably maybe eventually
Newer cars.
Yeah, because it's all computer run pretty much, ain't it? What about, are you thinking about like eventually becoming a certified mechanic?
I don't know yet.
Okay, so you're just going to kind of ease into it and see how it goes? All right. Is there anything else you want to share with us about that particular job? Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot.
My name is Joanna Kenyon. I'm 13. I'm in 7th grade. I want to be a detective after college. You take pictures, other physical evidence, and interview witnesses at crime scenes. And you identify, investigate suspects, keeping records of the findings. You may go undercover to obtain evidence, make arrests, and testify in court. Specialize in a certain area such as homicide, robbery, or financial crimes. Employed by local governments and state or federal police agencies. Work indoors and outdoors in a variety of locations. The work can be dangerous and stressful. And the earnings, the $36,000 to $96,000 a year for most police officers. The salaries depend on experience, rank, education, and employee.
So I'm kind of imagining that you probably from what your research said, that you probably start out as a regular kind of police officer, and then through your training and experience you become a detective. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So is that something you're really interested in?
Mm-hmm.
Are you thinking of working on the res or maybe off the res, or have you really thought about it much yet?
Not yet.
Not yet? So probably here would be a good place to start and then work your way up.
Mm-hmm.
What I'd like to see from you as a senior when we do this again, I'd like to see maybe research how many women are actually female detectives. I think there's a few, but I don't think there's a lot. So that'd be really cool that we could say we know a detective and she went to our school. All right, thank you, honey.
Yeah.